Okay, it's on. All right, we're gonna see how filming goes today on my cell phone. So, I've already washed and like oiled and moisturized my face and all that stuff. But for a primer, I've recently been combining the Vitamin Shops Vitamin C line. They have a skin boosting instant smoother, kind of like a pore eraser. So I've been combining that with the Makeup Forever Step 1 mattifying, even though my nose looks so shiny. Um, so I already put that on. And because I have this fun, crazy top on, I don't want to do anything super crazy on the eyes. So I think, and today's like a chill day in the office anyway, so kind of like, why put in that much effort? I think what I'm going to do is revisit a foundation that when I used it the first time, I deduced that it was breaking me out, but I'm not sure. So now that I've got like my skincare routine down, we're gonna revisit it and see like what's up, because I wanted it for a really long time, and then I got my hands on it and then I was like, oh gosh, I'm so sad, I don't think it's gonna work. But this is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation. I am in the color dark. And there's also a little 11 on here, so maybe that means more than just saying the word dark. So we're gonna see how this goes. I'm using a vanity mirror that I made, but the only downside to using it sometimes is that when I film, the color of the foundation might not necessarily look as pretty as it does in real life, which is totally fine. So I might post like a picture later on to give you guys more of like a in real life look at it. But so I'm just gonna put this all over my face with this eye beauty brush. It was in Marshall's. I want to try it. Like, it's fine. So this is pulling very yellow, and this brush isn't bad, but I mean, I haven't noticed any like super major streaks. But so yeah, let's see. This is pulling pretty yellow, but it was pulling yellow the last time I put this on, and this was like months ago when I didn't have this mirror. So I'm pretty sure I'll look fine. I'm not gonna stop filming and step out and go take a look at it. So I want to keep the overall look today pretty simple. When I say simple, I'm really talking about the eyes, because the rest of my routine is pretty standard. Alrighty. So it looks pretty on. I think I've gotten it kind of all over the place. I'm gonna have to get the box and list some of the gimmicks kind of on the side, but people have just been loving this. Like, that's kind of it. It's a little bit of YouTube made me buy it, but then also like it's got good stuff in it. I wanted to try it, and not even just like YouTube made me buy it, but people that I actually like on YouTube were trying it. Were like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. And I was like, okay, well, shit, I have to get it. So, all right. I like the way that looks. I'm not a full coverage person, even with my lupus and stuff. I don't really care that much. So next I'm gonna apply my concealer. I kind of don't want to today, but we'll do a little bit. We won't go crazy. I usually use a combination of the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in medium/dark 3 and Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Cafe. So the NARS one, it pulls a little bit warmer, which is why I like to add in the Maybelline. It's just a little bit cooler, but I put a little on. It's really not that much. Just so you kind of notice that my face isn't one flat sheet. So that's it, pretty much. And because I think this foundation is like very warm, it's not gonna be as big of a contrast, which is totally fine. I could take it up a notch. I have, I should show you guys. All right, I have this e.l.f. concealer. So I'm fully aware that this doesn't really match any part of my face, body, or life. But it is kind of nice just to do like 2 dots on each side of the face every now and then if I really want to pull I'll let that sit. If I really want to kind of pull the highlighter out a little bit. So I'm gonna let that sit for a minute, which is a tip that I got from Patricia Bright. She puts her concealer on, then she lets it sit while she does other stuff. And I don't know, I tried and I was like, okay, that works. We'll do that. So I'm gonna go in and do my contour. This is the MAC Studio Fix Plus. Their general like face powder, I think, in NW58. So for a contour, it's bomb. I really like it. And I just kind of put it all on the outside of the face. I'm in the process of like losing and gaining and losing and gaining weight. I've seen the biggest, well, second biggest change has been in my face, kind of like that like cheekbone area. So I do kind of like to play up the contour a little bit there more than I have in the past, but you guys can see it as dark as this is in comparison to my skin tone, it really works well. I don't know if it's like the undertones, if everyone's just like on point, but it works well with my skin. So that's what I use. And I don't contour my nose or anything. That's too much work. To like get out another brush and like do these like little thin lines. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So I like to emphasize the cheekbones and then I'll bring it down to the temples of my face. Yeah, temples. Right above the eyebrows. Just bring that down to there. So that's pretty much done. Yeah. And then I'll go ahead and go back in and blend out that concealer a little bit. Because I don't put a lot on, like my concealer doesn't travel like all the way down to my face. So that works. I really like to bring it out to the apples of the cheek, playing off of that contour a little bit, because it's just like, and then we scoop it and it works. So I hope all of these noises make sense. They do to some people. So those who are like seriously into makeup be like, yeah, that's what that does. That's scientific. All right, so just, again, I want to really, I say natural, but you know, natural would be no makeup, but I want a natural look. So this works. I feel like I contoured a little bit too much on that side of my face, but it's okay. All right, and then next I'll set it. I'm using a Laura Mercier setting powder, but I'm not baking. I just like to put a little bit and kind of sweep it. And I know it's on there because it turns a little more matte than the rest of my face, so that works for me. So put some of that on, put some of that on. All right. The next thing, I'm gonna take that same brush that I did my contour with and do a little bit of highlighting. This is a Sonia Kashuk. I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name when you see this. Chic Luminosity Bronzer in the color 40. Ooh, Ansley. Goddess. Let's not blind the people. So it's really pretty. I saw a swatch of this from the Instagram account Coco Swatches, and I was just like, oh, I need it. It's really subtle. I don't even know if it's gonna pull up on here. If y'all see something, comment below. I can tell in the mirror, but yeah, you can see a little something. But anyway, it's just like very soft. It's very pretty, very delicate. And then the last thing is I like to just kind of take everything and like buff it in. So I'm using the Black Opal Deluxe Finishing Powder. It's their oil control formula in the color dark, but number 4. I don't know how many shades of dark there are, but so this is what I do. Just pat a little on each side, and then we take it. We just sit here. You can put the other hand on your lap and just go to town. So I do remember the first time I tried that foundation that I really liked the finish and how everything else played nicely on my skin on top of it. So I really want the skin to be the focus. Of course, you're gonna have to touch up these eyebrows. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do for eyeshadow. I'm kind of feeling like a little bit of a pink, but nothing crazy, but we'll see. So eyebrows, they're growing out. They're doing their own thing. I think I waxed off half of this one like 2 or 3 months ago. So as I started to grow it, I was like, we'll just let them grow. But I try and, you know, kind of trim up the under part of it just because, you know, like the hairs that, you know, grow like all the way down to here. Just because I want to keep them somewhat manicured, but they're longer than they normally are. So I'm using an e.l.f. eyeshadow duo brush with the NYX eyebrow gel in the color Espresso. So my brows take all of 2 seconds. I'm not super into like having Instagram brows. I start in the middle. I really just like to fill out the tip. And that's kind of it. You know, brows don't have to be this crazy thing. As long as you manicure them and take care of them and they frame your face well, like, brows don't have to be this whole thing. Sometimes I'll follow up with a gel. Really, there's nothing going on in the office today, so no gel. Simple, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, so that's that. Oh, Ansley, what are we doing for the eyes? I don't know. I'm like staring at my collection of things that I have down here. Looking at my top and looking at this eyeshadow palette from Wet n Wild. I'll show y'all real quick. I don't know if I'm gonna use it, but this could work. The other one, ooh, like why not? Let's see if this works. Ooh, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna use this. I think I got this out of like a Ross. Once I show you, you guys will know what type of like Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls makeup I'm talking about. But this is the Beauty Involved Contour Collection. You guys can read backwards. There's no contour products in it. It's just a series of eyeshadows, but they're pretty. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little bit better. Those are not white. And it's got this big mirror. Like, I'm not really sure about color payoff and all that stuff, but like this mirror, they know what they were doing. All right, so I'm just gonna pop some colors on my eye. Really not gonna spend too much time on this. I don't even feel like putting on a primer, but I really should. So, all right, eye primer. What time is it? I've got like 5 more minutes because I need to take out the trash before I go, and I need to get some coffee because as if, you know, sleeping in late and treating yourself to 2 extra hours of sleep wasn't enough. I'm gonna treat myself to some coffee. But I was also blogging last night, so I was staying up late for a good cause. All right, so check out my new blog post. Today is what, October 14th? My blog post yesterday was about limited edition collections, and like, if you don't really have any tie to why that release is coming out, should you really be getting in line to take / steal that product? And I say steal because all the time, like if it's a limited edition, stuff runs out, and the people that actually enjoy whatever it is don't get to get it. So I feel like you're stealing from those other people, but whatever. My blog is like a hodgepodge of my life, and there's some opinion pieces on there, but take a look and then comment and let me know what y'all think. And if you did take a look and you watched this video, you should comment down below that you did that, so I know, and I will give you praise, and you will have my eternal friendship. All right, so let's see. I'm just gonna pop some colors on and just kind of see what this looks like. Yeah, we might be doing one color on the eyes today, which works for me. Yeah, this is not super pigmented, which for this outfit, y'all can kind of see something, but like, it's not that much. I'm mostly working with the shadows in the bottom row. That I might go with the Shade and Light and kind of like round that out, but I use this one on the lid and this one in the crease, so that works. And then Shade and Light, I'm just gonna kind of round out this look. Just kind of put something else in the crease there. Yeah, try to make this a little bit more user-friendly on the street. Alrighty. That works for me. This is a really light look because the shirt's crazy and I've got on some fun earrings and I don't want to overwhelm the people. So I have to do a winged eyeliner, and please don't laugh at me. I'm really bad at doing them. Like, I'm gonna have to go get a Q-tip and clean this up anyways. But I will try sitting here and doing it, so let's see. I'm gonna embarrass myself. Damn. All right. Well, gotta try it. Part of this channel is about growing in our craft. But shout out to all the people who know how to do this and don't suck at it. You are my idols. All right, fuck this. I'm gonna have to get up and go do this in the mirror because I do have to leave and go to work. So I'll be right back. So I messed up. It's like, damn. Come on, universe. Anywho, this is not its fault, but I was using the Sephora Smart Liner that like lets you draw on your eyes. Still didn't do it right, but you know, I like to say that moments like this are just a confidence boosting exercise. I just need to have the confidence to go throughout the day with my winged eyeliners looking a little different. We're gonna put on mascara. It'll make everything better. Alrighty, so I have been using the L'Oreal Voluminous Base. I like it. I got a deluxe sample of the Chanel base not too long ago, and I was like, oh, this concept is dope. This formula is amazing. How much does this cost? Not with these pennies. Not with these coins. Not today. So I said, hey, drugstore fam, what's up? What do you have as a reasonable substitute? And I saw this, and I said, okay. So the only thing about this is that the formula is like 11 million times chunkier than the Chanel formula. So sorry, I'm getting like all up in here because I'm looking at the mirror behind me, but it's like a cajillion times thicker. And not every mascara can take that. So this one has been doing okay since yesterday. This is from the CoverGirl Queen collection, their False Drama Lash. The wand is interesting. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's like super skinny, but it gets these lashes. Like my lashes are already pretty long, so I like length is, you know, no big deal. I like to get a little bit of volume. I think the base, because it is so chunky, kind of helps with that. I should do something on the lip, but it works. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix plus my face. I haven't been doing a lot of lips lately just because I drink coffee, so even if I put on a liquid lip, it's not gonna dry in time before I mess it up. So this is pretty much the finished look. Sans going back and like figuring that out. I wonder if I could just. All right, shit, that works. Okay, so this is the finished look. I'm gonna snap a quick photo and then go to work. But I hope y'all enjoyed, and check the blog because I will do an update on what this looks like at the end of the day, if it did break me out, kind of like what we're doing with our lives, all that stuff. So have a good day. Thank you for watching. Comment, like, click, subscribe, all that stuff. Y'all already know. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed me getting ready to go to work.